I am the true alpha male, the living legend of hair loss. Let's get caught up on where we're heading with this situation. Because as I mentioned, I'm going to be growing my hair out, but I want to do it the best way possible, the way with the most dignity. There's certain things you can't really do with dignity. You can't sneeze with dignity, as Jason Isbell, the musician from my home state, not Tennessee, Alabama, says no one dies with dignity. I also would say that you really can't grow out a buzz cut with dignity, assuming that you've got any kind of noticeable receding hairline and or the fact, like with me, where my hair's thinner on top, which just by default is going to create more shine here. So want to talk about that. I looked at a comment coming through here recently on a video I made where I announced I was going to be growing out my hair, but also in a couple of days get it cleaned up here. Beetlejuice had this to say on a video called "Time to Grow Out My Hair Again. My next haircut will be ... Beetlejuice, and this has got 3 thumbs up, quote, "You looked way more masculine and better looking with the beard, in my opinion. You look more average now," which you mentioned in one of your videos earlier, end quote. So yeah, absolutely. I totally look average now. And I want to say too, it has been a week since I shaved the beard off, and I have not gone over my hair again. I was continually doing a #1 good guard buzz cut. So now we have longer hair. We have more stubble here, which ultimately it's already looking better in some ways because it's symmetrical. And so with that being said, I do look more average. That is true. I look that much more of a forgettable face. That's a reference to the song that my wife and I recently published on this channel called "You Won't Remember My Name." But keep this in mind. This is how I'm actually looking in real life. So keep in mind, it's part of a persona I do where I don't wear my glasses for most of my videos just to kind of create the character. But in real life, I have such a bad astigmatism in this eye, I have to wear glasses to not squint. I mean, I can look at this screen for a little bit, but most of the time I've got my glasses on. And really, like usually when I get home, I'm wearing a hat. This is actually currently one of my favorite hats because with these glasses, if I have a rim that goes in, it kind of pushes down. So I love it. So this would be, if you saw me on a Saturday at Kroger on the weekend, this is what I would look like. Yeah, I would be that forgettable. Now, it's funny because I'm going to be shooting other videos, not about hair loss or beards in a minute, and I'm going to probably have that stuff on. But again, it's about creating a character. It's about reinforcing this false belief that you have, this fantasy belief that there's a guy who actually cares about hair loss and beards and all that. It's all about the revenue, and I would just wish that I could just do my music and that's what was popular enough to make ad revenue. But I'm telling you, if you're me, if you're a YouTuber, pressure is on. They're saying if you're not making us money, then we may shut down your channel. So pressure's on. I gotta make sure. That's why I even still do these hair videos, because you keep demanding them through the free market. So what I've got to like force 3 of these out of my system. Basically, it's like I gotta poop them out, and it's like a golden egg. Oh, the hair loss, that's important to people. Okay, so yes, I look average with this. Compare me to a week and a half ago, and we had less hair up here. We had the big beard, very masculine. Now, very average. I look very average, and in theory, less masculine. It's not to say that I look effeminate, but less masculine. I look like some regular dude now. There's no real amount of self-awareness going on. When you have an awesome beard and shorter hair, oh man, self-awareness, meta. I'm aware of how cool I am now. I will blend in with the crowd. Granted, in a few days when I get this haircut, this might help out the situation. We'll see. But there's the update. There's the facts. If you go from having an awesome 2-month-old beard and a #1 guard buzz cut to now what's the equivalent of like a #2.5 guard, maybe pushing 3, and this is about a week-long stubble. If you completely average, I mean, I fit in just great. I don't look unmasculine. Just, if we had it side by side, the other version from a week and a half ago, a lot of you would prefer. Granted, part of my whole concept here with this channel is my looks are not part of my identity or my confidence. And that's probably psychologically why I'm always changing. Every couple months I'm changing my look, because it doesn't matter to me. And it's almost an outward way to express that is to always change how I look. Your comments belong right here.